G'day fellas, welcome to the United States Naval Military Overview. So we're going to be taking a look at this game from the perspective of the United States and what you'd be doing in a naval game and the type of upgrades that you'd be able to get, as well as the units that you're able to build. So we're going to start off just by giving ourselves a little bit of love, a whole lot of love going right there, and we're also going to turn on speed always wins. So just some little cheats just to make the game a nice little bit easier for us, and we're going to place down a dock. Now, we're going to be going up with Rhode Island. For anybody who doesn't know, Rhode Island is your water age up. If you're going to be going for a water age up, you want to be going up with the Rhode Island. You're going to get the outpost that you can be putting along the shoreline. So to start off, you've got your fishing boat that you can build, which is 70 food, or 70 wood. But in the second age, you can also be building the sloop. So the sloop is it's described as a nimble ship. So small and nimble, good at exploring, fishing, or transport. Now, have a look how fast this guy is. 9.27 movement speed. Now, we're just going to use a cheat, and we're just going to give ourselves a whole bunch of experience, and we're going to choose our water deck. So there's a whole lot of cards that you can have as the United States for your water boom. But the first thing I'm going to show you is just the interactions of the sloop. So it's got a broadside ability that's automatically used, so it's a charged ability. And so when I click this peng, it's automatically going to fire at the peng. Broadside straight away. Broadside straight away. And now it's on charge. And so now they're just doing their normal firing at the peng, and then every single time that comes back up, it will automatically fire. Now, it will not fire at buildings. It will only use that fire at ships. Now, I don't know whether that includes fishing boats, because sometimes you're not going to be wanting to do that. Sometimes you're just going to want to use it on big ships. So I'm still not sure exactly what the mechanics are. Now, you can send sloops from the home city. Okay, so let's go have a look. So we've got 2 more sloops here. Now, in addition to that, you can also send Wakuo junks, which are the Asian... I understand they're like the Asian caravels, basically. They don't have the broadside attack, but they're still quite strong. Which is interesting, because you're able to send 2 pretty big Age 2 boat cards in the second age. So I would say that's pretty cool. This is a mercenary warship. So I guess maybe it's kind of a bit more like the privateer, but it's obviously focused a bit more towards the galleon side. Then, in addition to that, so that's your standard H2. Now, if you have gone up to the second age with Rhode Island, you're able to unlock this card here. So, Slater Textile Mill. So, it's going to reduce the cost of your fishing boats. So, your fishing boats are now only costing 50. Now, keep in mind, you don't have schooners as this civilization. You've got whale oil, you've got fish market, and you've got rendering plant, but you do not have schooners. So, if you want to be building fishing boats super duper fast, not going to happen. But... with this card, okay, it does actually reduce the cost of land villages as well. So your land villages now only cost 60 food. So, you know, maybe before you needed to keep 3 or 5 villages on food to sustain your town center. Now it's only 3. So pretty big buff, and can potentially be used on land. That's quite a lot of food that gets saved up overall. So really quite a good card. But the other card that's very useful is Caller's Steam Engine. So it grants earlier access to steam power. So that includes your steamers and ironclads. So your ironclad's available in Age 4. Now you can build one of them, but when you ship this card, your ironclad is now available in Age 3, and your steamer can now be built in the second age. So if we go down and build a steamer, there you go. So now you've got the steamer that's out. Now these ships can all fish. So you can see this one's fishing. We've got speed always wins on, so that's why it's collecting at such a high rate. So hold on, where is it? Where is she? There she is, the whale. So you can see it's collecting. I guess it's about the same as a fishing boat. I'm not actually sure what the base rate of a whale is. Let's have a look and see what the fishing boat is in comparison to this. So it's the same as a fishing boat, and then also the steamer can also collect from this. Now the steamer can also build docks. Now it does build the docks slowly, but you can use them very strategically, because you know it might be hard to get a dock over here next to your opponent's base, because you know your settlers keep getting picked off. You can go build a dock over there with your steamer, and if you've got multiple steamers, they can build multiple docks. So speed always wins. Let's get all of our steam boys out. So we've got our dock up now. we're going to put them in the normal formation just so that they don't slow each other down. Let's say we wanted to get over there real quick and build that dock, okay? Let's use full steam our ability from 8.5 movement speed. Let's watch how fast they go. There we go, 11.9. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. All three of them just going super duper fast. One's on the inside going a little bit faster than one on the outside because they've got the apex of the corner. But now coming back down to 8.5. So just that little bit faster. So let's drop down a dock now. You can see we've got all three boats that are attempting to build it. I'm not sure if they've all gotten in on it. Let's right click it. I'm not sure if all of them can build it or not. I suspect that probably only one of them can build it, probably for balance reasons. We're just going to leave it like that. Oh, that's going up pretty quickly. Hold on. Okay, let's remove this guy. Does that stop? It doesn't stop. Let's remove this guy. Does that stop? It doesn't stop. Let's remove that guy. Okay, so they can all build a dock. And so now once we age up to the third age, so we'll take the next water age up. So it's Maryland. So Maryland provides a sloop. It also provides a very interesting bonus. So Annapolis Naval Academy. So enables Minutemen to be called from docks. Minutemen garrison in warship improve the ship's default ranged attack damage by 10% each, up to a maximum of 6. And then we've also got Chesapeake Oyster Pirates. So enables sloops and steamers to collect or to gather coin exceptionally quick from fish and somewhat faster from whales. So you heard that correctly. It's from fish. So we'll turn speed always wins on. So if you go and watch this steamer, okay, this steamer is going to collect fish at the normal rate, 0.67. So we've got speed always wins on, so it's 100 times faster. But if we get him off there, okay, and now we're going to send that card, just the Chesapeake Oyster Pirates. So let's do that. So now we're going to gather from this Mola here. Look how fast it gathers. It gathers at 201 coin a second. So if we go speed always wins, we turn that off. Speed always wins. It's gathering at, oh gosh, a little bit too fast. Wait, didn't, oh, I typed it in wrong. There we go. So if we type speed always wins in, 2 coin a second. 2 coin a second from fish. When it comes to whales, it was 0.5 before. Now it's 0.75, so it gets a 50% bonus on that. And then, you know, you could really use these or use that on a map like this. Now, Borneo isn't in the competitive map pool anymore, but I'm sure you could orientate a strategy around this. This is an incredibly high gather rate, especially when you've got 2 or 3 of these guys out. And then, so now that we're in the Fortress Age, we've got a couple more shipments that we can send. We can send a frigate. We can also send another steamer. I don't know if a steamer is definitely worth it, because whilst a steamer is quite a strong ship, it is a siege unit. And so it doesn't have that broadside attack. Doesn't really have a very high ranged attack either. But we can also build our ironclad now in Age 3. So this is pretty big when you think about it. Like having an ironclad in Age 3. Imagine like you're playing on New England, right? And you build a dock on their side. And then you build an ironclad on their side. Like that's in Age 3. That's pretty crazy. Now, obviously, you can't ship this from the home city. Because, you know, the home city, it's only for Age 4 stuff. Or it's only got it in Age 4. So you need to build the dock and take control there. But still, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty insane. But then when it comes to the other upgrades, so what we can do, we can call Minutemen. We need to send that card. Annapolis Naval Academy. So we'll put Speed Always Wins on. And we'll call Minutemen from this dock. So you can see there's our Minutemen. And so we've got a warship here. So I believe this is a warship. Yep, warship. So it does 110 range damage. Have a look how much it does with the 6 Minutemen inside it. 176 range damage. Yo, let's get our frigate over here. Let's take a look at what these stats get to. Let's research all of these. This is going to get intense. Now we've also got some other upgrades for the warship in the home city. So there's also the naval gunners upgrade. This is only for the steamer, the Mississippi steamers. Don't mind a bit of Mississippi steamer, and that's also an ironclad upgrade. So I think that's really the only one that you can get. Nothing else really. I guess Virginia Oak we can probably send as well. But let's pop all those bad boys out and then get those Minutemen. So you can see the Minutemen, the United States Minutemen stay at 90 HP, just because they don't lose their health down to 0.
What are my targets?
Look at that! Look at that attack. That is ridiculous. So it goes from 130 attack up to 208. Now just double checking. That's meant to be 6. Is it 6? Yeah, up to a maximum of 6 Minutemen per ship. So once this Minutemen comes back up, you could potentially garrison them again, or if you've got any leftover Minutemen from the beginning of the game, you could garrison them again. Is this guy a warship? This guy's also a warship. Does that affect his long-range attack? Can you do the broadside attack? Oh, it doesn't affect the long-range attack. I was going to say that would be ridiculous. Now, keep in mind, unlike the Monitor's got 10 times against buildings. The Ironclad's only got a 5 times against buildings. So let's head up to the next age. Actually, let's just upgrade our steamers before we do that, because we've got the little option here to upgrade the steamer. So that increases their attack range from 18 up to 20. So if we look at the sloop, the sloop's got a 22 range. Frigate's got a 30 range. The Ironclad's also got a range of 30. So we'll head up to the next age now. I don't know if there's a water. Oh, this one here is the water. So you've got. It's not really water, I guess you would say, but it's got. It looks like it's for water though. And so we'll take it nonetheless, and we'll upgrade with that. So now with the Ironclad, so we can now train a second Ironclad once we've sent this card here. So Hulks, really cool card. So increases the build limit by 1 and enables evading. So they have a 25% chance to evade an attack. So just when you thought like, oh, your ship's about to go down or something like that. Where's our Hulk? Was there not enough space? There wasn't. I don't think there was enough space. Oh no, it doesn't send a Hulk. Never mind. I thought it actually sent one. Because we're at the steamer limit, we can't send it. So hold on. Just gonna delete that. We'll move the flag up here, and then we'll send it. So there's the 1 Ironclad, 1 steamer shipment. So now we've got, there we go, block, passive ability, a chance to block enemy attacks entirely. So you could be over here in the enemy's base, killing his dudes, and every 25% of your attacks are just going to be blocked. That's there we go. There's an outpost. Blocked. Oh no, that one wasn't blocked. Let's just wait and see. One of those was blocked. One of those was definitely blocked. That one wasn't blocked. I'm trying to work out how to determine if it's blocked. There, oh, it says blocked above it. Blocked. Get blocked, kid. Blocked again. I mean, it gives you like what, essentially another 25% EHP on top of it. So pretty cool. We've also got the long range attack, so I don't think it one-shots docks. Let's have a look. So yeah, still does a little bit. So I think that's with pretty much max upgrades. Yeah, I don't think there's any other upgrades that we can really get. So that's it. Obviously, other than the Imperial upgrade, so we can go get the Imperial upgrade. I don't know if there's. Oh, I think this is the water one. Let's call it Connecticut. So obviously you don't have a broadside ability with the Hulk or with the with the Ironclad, so that's something to be aware of. But if we get the Imperial floating batteries, I'm curious, does that one shot? I don't think that even one shot. So I'm just going to do the math. Yeah, I think that it leaves it about 100 short. It doesn't look like he's repairing it, but I mean, you could still kill it relatively quickly. Yeah, it's so definitely not as strong as the Monitor. You're not going to be able to take out people's factories particularly well, just because, look, even if you have 2 of these guys in a pond, it's only going to do 4,400 damage at Imperial level. So it's you can't actually snipe factories with these guys. So yeah, it's I mean, I guess it's a great thing for balance because you don't want it too crazy. But let's take out these leather cannons. Let's see how bad this or how well we can do with this. Okay, all right. So you can definitely use it to take out enemy artillery. These are only leather cannons though. They've got the artillery or the arsenal upgrade. Let's see if we're going to take out this dock now. Let's give it a shot. So it's got 2,200 health. This should kill it. Oh, it doesn't actually kill it. There you go. So 47 left. So 2,200 is what it does. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this video. In the next video that we look at, we're going to be looking at the unique buildings for the United States. So that is this one right here, and that is this one right here. It might look like a church. It's not. It is a meeting house. And then we've also got the saloon, which we need to take a good, hard look at as well. So we'll be doing that. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching.